another thing when they say don't meet your idols or famous people or whoever you admire. I watched after Pee Wee Herman has passed away. He made a documentary. He physically made it on his life. He hired someone or someone hired him or whatever it was. And I watched that. I think it was like three episodes, hour and a half. And I watched it. And because I was a big fan of Pee Wee Herman growing up, I was in that age group. If you're 52 years old, you're in that age group. And at the time, I think he passed away, 70 years old or something like that? Had no idea about his background at all. All you saw was his image, his movies, his Saturday. I grew up on Saturday watching the show. And come on in and put yourself up a chair. That's Jerry. And let down your hair. You can tell I've seen it a lot. But when I watched this documentary, he was fighting with the director. He was fighting with the guy who's asking him questions. Not fighting like physical yelling or screaming or throwing blows or anything like that. But he was very, very demure, sitting in his chair, and he's like, you don't like it when I take over your production, do you? I think I would do a better job at this production. I would think. And then you dive into a story, and I didn't realize how much of a fucking asshole. And I say asshole like he didn't do anything to me. His whole look, the way he approached things, the way he approached, his dream, his idea, his whatever that he was, his persona, he was an asshole. He was an asshole to a lot of people. He had a close-knit group of people. That's what happens when assholes are assholes. But I didn't realize how much he was when he was on camera. And he's talking to the guy. He's like, this your production sucks. I would have done this and this would have happened. And maybe if I was to ask you these questions, maybe you should ask me these questions and back and forth. So if you haven't seen that yet, go into it. And I probably ruined it for you, but go into it. Have an open mind if you're a big Pee Wee Herman fan. I know we're getting behind on that because it's been out for a while, but I just recently saw it. And I say recently saw it. I saw it about 2 months ago, and now we're back on the air and doing all this stuff. And if you haven't seen it, watch how he talks down to people and how he talks at people and not to people.